Okay, so how is it that in basically every other draft lottery that has ever happened in the history of the NHL, most of them have changes when it comes to the top 10 picks. But then this one, this year, it goes perfectly according to plan, except for the Kraken get to move up one spot higher. And then last year, we're supposed to get the first overall pick. Nope, screw you. You get the fourth overall pick. I mean, I like Moritz Seider. I mean, not Moritz. I like Lucas Raymond. He's a good hockey player. He might be the best out of that draft. But because, Steve Yzerman, you could give him probably the last pick in the lottery and he'd find the best player in the draft. But still, why are we getting screwed over? For no reason. We're supposed to be like the Lakers. The Lakers get favorable treatment in basically every single way to try and help their rebuild in 2015, 2016, 2017. But then the Red Wings don't. Does the world just hate Detroit? I don't know. I mean, we're probably going to find like a really good player that's going to help us for a long time. And I might do a mock draft. I might not. I mean, I've only been going in depth with like watching the NHL and stuff for about a year. So I don't want to try and make a full 7 round mock draft for the Red Wings, even though we don't have a 7th round pick. But we have 12 picks. I don't want to make a mock draft for 12 guys trying to evaluate their talent when I don't know a ton. I know a good amount about hockey. I know a good amount about what makes a good prospect, what might help a good prospect transition. But I might just sit out this year and just kind of judge the picks but not make a mock draft is what I'll do. And I'll have some preferred guys that I would like for the Red Wings to pick in the first few rounds. So I mean, I know most people think we should pick a goalie. I'm not so sure on that because unless it's like an all-star goalie that's going to be super, super good, I don't think so. If it's just a goalie that's going to be good, we already have goalies that are good. It's just we have a bad defense. So I'd rather us pick like a forward or a defenseman who's going to help us with scoring or defense, helping our already good goalies, than pick a goalie that is basically just a replica of Bernier or Grice. Like, I mean, we have Picard coming up. We have some good guys coming up through the minors who are goalies. So I don't know. I don't know about picking a goalie, but I do think we should pick a forward or a defenseman that could definitely help us. I mean, we already have some really good talent coming up. Moritz Seider won Best Defenseman in the SHL. He's probably going to get his first full season next year. Lucas Raymond, probably a few years out from making his NHL debut, but he played very solid. But yeah, we have Moritz Seider coming up next year. We have Giovanni Smith probably getting his first full season next year. Bertuzzi should be healthy. Larkin, he's not his talent wasn't kind of properly shown. He's not much of a goal scorer, but he passes the puck. He plays fundamental hockey. He just can't really score. So him with Bertuzzi and Smith, that works good. But if we had a line of Larkin, Bertuzzi, Smith, Seider, and who would be, because Giovanni Smith, who would be the second defenseman? Oh crap, maybe Panic, Juice maybe. Fill in that defenseman role with somebody who might be coming up through the minors who's promising, and that's a solid line right there. That's a good starting line. But I mean, those are some of my favorite players, so a bit biased. But the future's bright. we're looking good. I mean, we have 12 picks. We should at least hit on one of the 12. I mean, come on, we should hit on at least one of them. I would hope. We hit on at least one of them. But yeah, it sucks that the NHL Draft Lottery just hates us. I'm not saying it's rigged, but it just, at a certain point, you kind of wonder if it is, when we get screwed over multiple times in new ways too. I mean, we're supposed to get the first pick last year, we get the fourth pick, and then this year usually there's some movement and then there's barely any. It just seems strange. Just seems strange. I mean, we've been bad for a decent amount of time, and I feel like we should have had more number one overall picks than we've had these past few years, like these past 5 years, where we've been in a rebuild mode. But it's whatever. We have Yzerman. He's running the Yzer plan, and it's going according to plan, and it's looking good. We have a lot of solid prospects. And we have 12 picks in this draft. We have like 10, I think, next draft. And we're probably going to make more trades. That's going to give us even more picks next year. The rebuild's just looking good. But, you know, the NHL can continue to screw us over. Continue to try and stop us from rebuilding for whatever reason. And we'll rebuild in spite of it. The Yzer plan stops for no NHL commissioner. I will see you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and if you're new to the channel, because usually stuff like this brings in new viewers, I would appreciate a subscription. It'd be nice. Because I am going to cover the draft and stuff, and every single game that the Red Wings play, I try to report on. Do a game review. Some of them I don't, just because I think I missed like 2 last year, just because it was too painful at some points. But yeah, see you guys next time.
Love on each other, as in, like, you know, tell each other they love. I don't know, like, who the person is, so the fuck you doing? The fuck you doing? Dumbass. My bad, y'all. This is